Auditor Chris Dalton chased down leads for weeks, investigating allegations of misspending at Southern University. His report flagged thousands of dollars in questionable spending, beginning with one employee.
She was not employed while she was still being paid by SUNO.
And raised serious concerns about several nonprofits, a powerful politician, and several of her relatives.
The Economic Urban Tourism Foundation was funded through the Senate Finance Committee, which Diana Bajwa was a member of.
His investigation led him to suspicious contracts and problematic records.
And you look at, I picked one contract with 12th Ward SUNO.
Now he says the system is trying to suppress the report.
I was just befuddled. I mean, how can you cover this up?
In 2012, SUNO Auditor Chris Dalton began looking into reports by city business that raised questions about payments to Nicole Bajwa Ford, the director of SUNO's Economic and Urban Tourism Program.
I was asked by Victor Polo, the chancellor of SUNO, to conduct the investigation.
The city business report said Bajwa Ford had received thousands of dollars from a questionable nonprofit. Dalton said the audit led him to look at Bajwa Ford's aunt, former state senator Diana Bajwa, and connected her with a handful of nonprofits that paid tens of thousands of dollars to Bajwa's former Senate aide, friends, and family members, including Bajwa Ford. The resulting probe went beyond the original request from Ukpolo, but as head auditor, Dalton said he had the authority to go wherever the audit led him. As he dug into the details, issues quickly stood out. Records showed that Bajwa Ford received nearly $35,000 in 8 months when she was no longer employed at SUNO.
She was not employed while she was still being paid by SUNO.
In 2004, Senator Diana Bajwa co-sponsored annual appropriations to two similarly named nonprofits, SUNO's Economic and Urban Tourism Program and the Urban Tourism Foundation. As he examined lease documents, Dalton confirmed that the Urban Tourism Foundation rented office space from another nonprofit called 12th Ward Save Our Community Organization, or SOCO. But the office space was in a city-owned building, and according to the mayor's office, the city prohibited subleasing without its written consent. Furthermore, 12th Ward SOCO board members included a former Bajwa legislative aide and Bajwa's sister. Between 1999 and 2009, various state agencies paid 12th Ward SOCO more than $3.6 million, state records show, which included a $100,000 contract for repairs and renovations to their headquarters on General Pershing Street.
I picked one contract with 12th Ward SOCO to rebuild their building down on General Pershing Street in New Orleans.
Dalton said it was clear from the street that after 8 years, very little had been done to the exterior of the building. Gregory Bordenave, a 67-year-old retiree who has lived next door since 1982, said he has not seen any significant repairs or renovations to the building since Hurricane Katrina. The state treasury said 12th Ward SOCO submitted a single cost report for roof repairs totaling $18,500, but has not accounted for the remaining $81,500.
So where did the money go?
Afterward, Dalton drove 5 blocks to 3435 Magnolia Street, the listed headquarters for the Urban Tourism Foundation. No exterior signs indicated that a nonprofit existed inside, and neighbors he spoke to said that they were unaware of a nonprofit in the house. In July 2011, former New Orleans City Councilwoman Renee Gill Pratt was convicted of helping direct public funds to sham nonprofits, including Orleans Metro, controlled by members of former U.S. Representative William Jefferson's family. During trial testimony, it was revealed that State Senator Bajwa secured a $50,000 appropriation to Orleans Metro in 2004. Also, former Executive Director of Orleans Metro, Ezra Jones, acknowledged that Bajwa's relatives were receiving checks from the organization. Dalton said he wanted to know whether Bajwa Ford was one of the relatives. So in a June 2013 video interview with Bajwa Ford, Dalton stated the connection as fact to see how she would react.
I subsequently interviewed Nicole Bajwa and asked her point blank, when you were employed at the Orleans Metropolitan Housing and Community Development, what was your job function? What dates were you there, and were you also at SUNO?
Yes, I was also at SUNO. Now, the dates, I would have to get that to you. I don't remember.
A week after the interview, according to Dalton's report, Bajwa Ford told him that she worked for Orleans Metro in 2011 and 2012. Dalton said he personally delivered a draft of the audit in the fall of 2013. He said he was shocked at the response. He said Southern University system attorney Winston DeQueer Jr. demanded that references to Diana Bajwa be removed from the report. DeQueer confirmed that he had seen a draft of the audit, but said he couldn't recall specific details of the meeting with Dalton. Dalton delivered a revised copy of the report in December 2013. In it, he recommended the matter be turned over to the legislative auditor and the U.S. District Attorney for more investigation. Dalton said he gradually realized that the Southern system had no intention of addressing the report.
First of all, it saddened me, then it sickened me, then it just absolutely irritated me and pissed me off.
After months of frustration, Dalton resigned from SUNO.
I was just befuddled. I mean, how can you cover this up?
Officials with Southern System have said that they did nothing wrong and that the audit is still under review. In March of 2014, Dalton sent the revised audit to Roger Harris of the State Legislative Auditor's Office as an email attachment. Harris said he could neither confirm nor deny that he had received it.
I was trying to protect the system in SUNO, and the system was trying to protect Diana Bajwa.